Welcome to the Positive Sports Podcast. I will be your host this evening, Ed Montana. Alongside me today, my fast talking, car selling brother, Alex. Alex, how you doing?
No positive sports today.
No.
This is no sports.
No. Well, we might talk a little sports.
Probably not.
Maybe.
This is our Bolshinsky episode.
That's right. Another one of those episodes where we decided to just get together and talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. We may talk about sports. We may not talk about sports. We're not going to be recapping anything.
Nah.
Actually, the first thing I want to talk about is sports.
What's that?
Sports related.
What's that?
Am I the only one that's jealous of the Clemson Tigers getting to go to the White House and eat McDonald's?
Ain't that fucked up? McDonald's out of all.
Hey, but listen, who gives a shit? You got a free meal. You were going to get a free meal anyway. It's probably more like steak, but look, I don't give a shit.
I blame the quarterback. The quarterback got the looks. He got the long hair. I bet you he's bagging all the chicks at Clemson.
You think that guy's picking up chicks at Clemson?
You think?
You think?
You think?
Imagine being 18, 19,
I
just
mean,
winning the national championship on campus.
Look,
That dude is getting no studying done this
bro,
semester.
I mean, look, I'm happily married with kids, but I mean, he's a pretty good looking guy.
Wow.
I mean,
let's not. Easy. He's not that easy.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't want.
You know, be his friend?
Yeah, I would if I was, if I swung that way, I might, but only as a panty tosser, a groupie, but not because he's a good looking dude. He's not that good looking.
I don't know, man. Girls love that California look. He looks like a surfer.
Yeah, with the long hair.
Long hair, the blue eyes, and
I don't know. I still think I think it's super cool that they got freaking McDonald's and cake. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of that scene from Talladega Nights where they're sitting there and they're having Thanksgiving dinner and she slaved over this meal of KFC and Taco Bell. You don't remember that?
No.
Oh, jeez.
I'm surprised you watched that movie.
Oh, that movie's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm not. I fell asleep during that part.
You're kidding. That movie's too funny to fall asleep. You never watched it. You gotta go check it out. You gotta go check it out. Seriously.
They could have done a little better than McDonald's, though. I mean, come on, man.
It wasn't just McDonald's.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, there was other fast food there as well.
They had nothing but Big Macs, though.
Well, that was the picture, but I mean, they had all kinds of...
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there was other stuff there.
That's probably a better meal than they ever got at the campus.
No. I don't think that. I just think it's stupid that people are getting all bent out of shape about it. Look, they went to the... Who cares? They went to the White House and got a meal. Why do you care? Why do you care? Why is anyone talking about this political people?
White Castle would have been appropriate. White House, White Castle. No?
Yeah, I think...
How many White Castle...
I think that would make me vote for Trump if I had gone there and he had served me up some White Castle. I'd be like, look, this dude is the shit. I don't know what to tell you guys. Yeah, sure, he's a misogynist and a racist and all this other stuff, but dude likes White Castle. It can't be that bad.
How many of those burgers have you...
White Castles?
Yeah, have you eaten in one sitting?
In one sitting, I've had as many as 5. But I could eat... I mean, I could, if I wanted to, I could eat 20 or 30.
Yeah, I think the most I ever had was 11.
Those things are ridiculous.
They're fucking good.
Yeah,
I mean, there's really nothing special about them.
The only thing that I could probably eat more of that is of similar size is glazed donuts. Hot glazed donuts. If I get my hands on a hot glazed donut, I can eat a lot of hot glazed donuts.
The problem with that is you have to eat them fast because
as soon as they come out of the oven.
Yeah, bro, that's like 5 bricks just sitting in my stomach.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. I can do some damage to myself. I'm not talking about health here. I'm not talking about health here. It's going to damage me, no question. But
I'm not a big fan of donuts. I'm not a big fan of donuts. I don't know. It's just something about just not.
What are you, a communist?
No, I'm just not a big fan of donuts, man. I've grown up.
What?
I've grown
It's got
up.
nothing to do with age, bro. I'm
Yes,
not
it
talking.
does.
I'm not talking about the donut
Oh,
holes.
the donut holes, dude! I will definitely eat those.
It's the same shit, bro.
How many donut holes does it make? Does one donut?
I don't know, like 6.
Okay, so I can eat 2.
A third of a donut and you're done.
So, have speaking of eating, don't you hate when you're like sitting down at the table and you're eating your favorite meal? In my case, a sandwich. And your kid comes up to you and wants a bite, and you share a bite. They go back, watch TV, be on the iPad or whatever, and you just eating, and then not even 5 minutes later, they're back
For another bite.
oh, another few bites. I mean, they sit down, they get comfortable, and they look at you, and they're looking at the food, and it's like, here, just take it. Just take it.
Now, I completely understand your point because I hear it from a ton of people.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that most of the people watching this podcast or listening to this podcast will agree with you. I'm not one of them.
You don't give in?
I give my son as many bites as he wants. It does not bother me in the least.
Really?
Never, ever, ever. It does not bother me. Every single time he comes up to me, I give him a bite. In fact, ever since he was really small, anytime we have something that we both really like, I'll always give him last bite.
Yeah.
So like last bite is a big fucking deal.
Yeah, that's the most important bite.
I know, and I do it all the time. So I'm getting ready for the marathon this week, right?
Yeah.
I'm running the marathon on Sunday, so I try to lose the last few pounds, try to get leaner. Not that I'm going to do anything special this time around, but I'm going through my normal process, drinking a lot of water, blah, blah. And part of what I do is I have fish and vegetables just about every single meal this week.
Oh, God.
And so I've got salmon. I love it. And my son loves it. Well, we have something else for dinner. I go, I make it on Sunday and I have it all week. So I go in, I get salmon and some veggies and I make my own plate. And I give him, he always asks me for a bite.
Yeah.
And I give it to him. And then I always give him the last bite. So I think I'm in the minority here.
Yeah, I think so.
Because most people get super irritated.
You know what I do? Like, in this case, a sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm talking like a salami, ham, cheese, lettuce. I mean, that's like my shit right there. So what I do is, you want a bite? Okay. I share. I let her have a bite of the edges. Because the middle part of the sandwich
Is the best part.
is the best part. Big Daddy gets that.
I told my son, I said, listen, son, just so you know, right? Because he's at that age where, he's probably looking at girls or whatever. He says he's not, but I'm like, listen, son, do not think that last bite is the way to roll with chicks. Because you're going to get slapped. Right? Like, have you ever been, I know this from my experience in going out. I've never met a woman that's willing to share her meal. Never. Ever. So I told him, I said, look, man, when you start going out on dates and stuff, do not, So then my wife and my daughter are trying to give him advice. And they're like, well, if she does this, then you can do that, and blah, blah, blah. And, they've got all these fucking foo-foo scenarios that are never going to fucking happen. And I go, listen, son, I heard what they said. This is the rule you follow.
Yeah.
Unless she fucking gives it to you, don't ask for it because you're going to get smacked.
Now, do you say that with them right there, or do you wait?
Oh, yeah. No. We were sitting there. This was a couple nights ago, as a matter of fact. We were sitting there, and I said, okay, yes, son, that's great advice. That's fantastic advice.
Just don't take it.
which you're never going to remember all the goddamn rules, right? If this, then that. If this, then that. You're never going to remember any of it. So just remember this one. Unless she fucking gives it to you, don't ask and don't eat it. She's going to stab you while you're sleeping if you do.
Never eat it.
No. It's crazy, man. All right, so I can't help it.
It's been on your... I can see it just coming out of your pores right now. I can see it.
God.
I can see it.
This has been... So, you and I talk via phone
Yeah.
probably once a week. Right?
Like...
On average.
like actually.
Actually on the phone.
Yeah, once a week probably.
We text and whatnot. We text with Jay.
Right.
This week we've talked
Quite a bit.
I haven't counted, but I'm sure I could go through my call log. 618 times?
Probably in 4 days.
Yeah.
In 4 days.
Maybe. Well, no, 617. That's right, because that one time you didn't answer.
That's right. I was ignoring you.
So let's just get into it. So the story is as follows.
Breaking news.
You want to sell your car.
Yes.
Right?
That's right.
And you have not bought a new car yet.
Correct.
Right? And this is for your wife, right?
Right.
She wants a new car. You have not bought a new car yet, though you've got your eye on something.
Yeah.
You have not bought one, but you want to sell the car.
Yes.
So you came to your
I came to my Mariano Rivera of car sales.
Yeah,
Yes.
the guy that closes
the guy who closes the deal. Yes.
Right.
Who better than my brother?
Right. And so that moron decided to give you the advice that he would normally do, right? He didn't just give you his advice. He told you exactly what he would do. Sell it on eBay.
Right.
Right? Which I've sold, I don't know, 4 or 5 cars on eBay. I've gotten much more than I would have gotten at the dealership. My audience was much bigger than just putting a sign in the window.
Right.
I've had people fly in from other cities.
I can vouch for that.
I've had people meet me halfway between here and Dallas, blah blah blah. So it's worked for me. But you've never done this.
Never.
So, me being the good brother that I am, jump into the process with you, right? List it on eBay, put all the terms, the price, blah blah blah, help you with everything.
You like doing that shit though. Let's be honest. You like doing it.
It's business, right? Right. Yeah, I mean it's not. You're right. I'm not. If I'm making it sound like it's a burden, I don't mean that. That's not a burden.
I know.
But inevitably, when you sell something on eBay, and this has happened to me in my successful sales previously,
everything goes smooth.
The person that ends up buying it,
right?
It's usually pretty smooth. But to get to that person, you got to go through some headaches, right? So it's like the old story goes, you have to kiss a lot of frogs to get to the prince.
Right.
So we have been dealing with, no question, a frog. Yes. Because this guy is not a prince. He's not going to sell. Right. He's not going to be the customer. He's not going to...
Frog or fraud?
Well, the saying is you tell girls you got to kiss a lot of frogs to get to a prince. In this case, fraud may be, and I'm not accusing. No. But maybe, right? Maybe. My guess is this guy is not going to be the one, right?
No.
Okay.
I mean... It does not seem that way.
So, we listed this car on Monday.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, Monday.
And Monday afternoon, right? Monday afternoon, was it? Yeah, I think it was Monday afternoon. Monday afternoon, you got a message through eBay from a gentleman in Dallas.
That's right.
I guess I have to be careful what I say here. I probably should check with some lawyers first. Is that okay? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And he messaged you that he was okay with the condition of the car.
That's right.
He was okay, was agreeable to the price, and was ready to proceed.
Yes.
And wanted your email address so that he could pay you through PayPal.
Right.
Oh no, he was gonna email you the money.
The
right?
funds,
He was gonna pay you through email.
He even put his phone number in there, separated by commas, not hyphens.
Right, which
no, that's normal.
Maybe he's European, right? Which that reminds me of something funny about one of our family members who sends text messages and puts a period between each word because they don't want the autocorrect to work.
Yes.
So anyway, back to our story. We can go back to the family member with the multiple periods. So you immediately reach out to me.
Yes.
And say, hey man, what do you think about this?
Right.
Now, like I said, I've gone through a lot of frogs to get to my prince many times. In fact, there was one time where I really thought it was a fraud,
Right.
but I kept it going. I kept talking to the guy, and it turned out that the guy was completely legit, and he was a really good dude. Like he was buying the car to then ship it to another country where he was going to be going on vacation.
Right.
So that when he got there, he would have a car to drive around, and then he would leave it to one of his family members, one of his brothers or sisters. So he was a good dude.
Was this the one where I accompanied you?
Yes, that was the guy.
That
the
was-
guy that flew in from Atlanta.
I'll tell you what, real quick. That was a little scary. I mean, I was ready to throw down, but because you never know. I mean, it's a complete stranger in your car,
Right.
and I'm sitting in the back seat, and we're on our way to the bank so you can complete your transaction, and
Right.
that was a little, you know.
Now, I don't want to bring this up because I don't want to perpetuate a stereotype here, but were you more concerned because of his country of origin?
No, I was just concerned because it's a complete stranger,
Right.
and we're dealing with thousands of dollars being exchanged. So
no, you're right. And to be fair, and I think I told you this, although I don't know if you know it, but I was packing
yeah, I'm sure you were.
because, I mean, this is a terrible thing to say. I've always been this way, and it's probably not the right way to be. But if you're gonna rob me, you go ahead and kill me because
Right.
we're gonna fight.
Yeah.
Which is it's a terrible thing to say, and I know all of my friends who know that I have, kids and stuff are gonna get on me or whatever. But that's just the way I'm wired. I can't help it.
Hey man, gotta be ready.
It happened to me when I was very young in Brooklyn, New York. We were about to get robbed by some older kid, and I was willing to fight then, and it's something I've never let go of. Did I tell you that story?
No, you haven't.
I'll tell you that story
Yeah,
later.
we
So
got
back to, this story is going to lead into 50,000 tangents. But anyway, so back to this scenario. So I look at it and I go, yeah, it looks maybe a little, I don't know. But I go, F it. I'll call him.
Right.
I'll call him from my office phone, right? We'll see. So I call him and he wants your email. I'm not willing to give him your email because it sounds like a scam to me. And then he even offers, right, to do it through PayPal. I go, okay, well, hold on, let me check. So I get on PayPal, I call them, we figure it out. We figure out a way with PayPal to get paid, make sure the funds clear,
Right.
and then we ship him the car. That's the other thing. He doesn't want to see the car. He just wants it shipped to him. Okay, whatever. Not the way I would do it, but we'll see.
He loved my pictures.
The pictures were phenomenal, although you insisted on using the picture of the engine, which I think is the stupidest thing you did. But anyway.
I personally like the one with my shadow. But go ahead.
Because it made you look really tall.
Yeah.
So finally I get to this guy, and the way it's going to work is we are going to generate an invoice through PayPal, send it to him. He will pay that invoice. We wait 21 days until it clears, and we ship him the car.
Right.
It's a simple transaction if it's legit. If he's legit, obviously we know we're legit. We've got the car. We're going to send it, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
It's super smooth. It is, probably the easiest way ever. I've never done it that way, but it's super easy. Holy shit. To get him to fucking use PayPal. Excuse my fucking French.
He's got PayPal. Or
he's got PayPal.
He's got PayPal.
Well, maybe. I don't know. He's crooked as fuck. Allegedly.
The email we got saying
Yeah.
he paid like $1,000 over.
So is there anything you want to add to this? Am I clear so far? You want to add anything from your perspective? Because I've been dealing with him more than you have.
Yeah. I mean, he just.
So from your perspective, just kind of watching,
he seemed a little aggressive, because when he sent it the first time to the incorrect email, and then obviously we straightened that out. He was very I feel like aggressive, like
Yeah, he's
texting me like, "Hey, you got it?"
When are you gonna ship it to
Yeah.
me, right?
Yeah.
Told me the
So-
same thing on the phone.
So he was persistent about knowing that we got the payment.
The payment.
The payment.
That's right. Always, for those of you that are on our listening platforms and not
Yeah.
on YouTube, we're using air quotes here.
That's
It's
right.
Payment.
They're all over the place.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
I mean, there's air quotes everywhere.
Galore.
So, today he finally decides he's going to pay, right? Today is when... And we talked via phone. I talked to him several times. And he wanted my email address and your email address and this and that. And at this point, I haven't told him that it's not my car. I haven't told him that he's dealing with two people.
Yeah.
I haven't told him any of that stuff. He thinks he's just dealing with me.
Right.
Which, okay, fine. So, he's like, I sent the payment. I'm like, I haven't gotten an email. I'm checking PayPal. Right, I'm checking your PayPal. I'm checking your email.
I must have refreshed it like 1,734 times, and
Yeah. Well, that last time it didn't go through, so it's 1,733.
that's because you were refreshing at the same time.
Probably so. So, finally, we get an email that hits our spam folder.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't hit anything in PayPal.
Right.
Right.
Which we consistently told him
Right.
pay to PayPal.
And let me tell you something. For those of you out there that ever run into it, want to do a transaction like this, I'm telling you, there is nothing easier and safer than going through PayPal. You generate an invoice, you send them this invoice to their email, they get it, they open the email attachment, there's a button that says pay whatever the amount of the invoice is.
Right.
You hit pay and it processes, and that's it. It is as simple as it gets.
And in this scenario that we're dealing with a car, you reached out to PayPal. They said it takes 21 days to clear. Did you mention that already? Right.
At most,
right.
21 days to make sure it doesn't get bounced back, pulled back, what NSF, whatever.
Yes.
And I told him this. I told him we're going to wait 21 days. I'm
Right.
telling you right now because of the size of the transaction, PayPal's not going to clear the money to me.
Right.
And he's like, and he doesn't like that, but then he agrees. Mm-hmm. And then he comes back and he goes, well, what about the shipping? It cost me $800 to ship it. So I do real quick. I get on eBay. Mm-hmm. I get shipping quotes, $300. I go, I'll tell you what. He wanted me to split it with him, $400 a piece. I go, I'll tell you what. You pay $300, pay $29,800. Sorry to put your business out there.
Anyone who's interested, hit me up.
It's a 2015 Audi. Go on eBay and you'll see it. It's listed at $29,500. It's a hell of a deal.
If you subscribe and comment,
might give you a $10 discount.
Yeah,
Well, no, we should charge them more if they comment, subscribe, or like our podcast because we're giving them free content for fuck's sake.
True.
Anyway, I said, so he wants to split this $400. I go, no problem. I go, you pay $29,800.
Right.
So I tacked on $300 for the shipping, and I will take care of the shipping. I will ship the car to you.
Man.
And he goes, okay.
Sounds easy.
Man, we're cruising along on this deal. This guy might be the prince after all.
Sell a car in 4 days and on eBay.
Yeah. So today he sends the money.
He sent the money, baby.
He calls me as soon as he sends the money.
That's right.
Did you get an email confirmation from PayPal? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm checking PayPal. I'm checking email. Nothing.
Nada.
He goes, have you checked your spam folder? I'm like, look, dude, I've checked every effing folder on here. You know, no, I don't have anything. And he's, you can tell he's kind of getting bent out of shape and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like...
He really wants the car.
Right, he's really interested in this car. So, finally, I go, did you get a confirmation from PayPal?
Right.
Because I told him, I go, did you pay the invoice or did you just send me money? He goes, I paid the invoice. I go, okay, if you paid the invoice, you got an email confirmation. Forward that email confirmation to me.
Right.
He said he sent me a screenshot and he texted it. Did you get a text?
I got nothing. No, I didn't get nothing.
I got nothing because he didn't have any of my fucking information. He had yours. So we got nothing. And then he calls me back. He goes, I talked to PayPal, and that was the thing. He's like, I got to check with PayPal. I was like, okay, fine. And then again, so then he's gonna text me a confirmation, a screenshot of the confirmation. I'm like, hey, K. Names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Yes.
Although this
innocent. No,
innocent.
I don't know about that.
Well, in this country, he's innocent until proven guilty. Right. Although I think I will.
Although I think we're
proving it.
We're proving it. We need to grab
K. We'll just call him K. We'll call him KP.
KP. Right? KP. Yeah.
Right. Initials because of his bullshit name that he gave us. So KP says. He says, I've sent you the money. Check your spam. I know I've sent it. I checked with PayPal. They said they sent it. I'm like, well, okay. And so, nothing, right?
Right. And so I walk in.
I get home, right? Because at this point, I'm doing this in the car, right? Finally, I get home, and I check your email again.
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold, there it is.
The email we've been waiting for.
The email we've been waiting for from KP. And it's not through PayPal. It's through online
fast service.
Something at fastservice.com. Right. I dare anyone to go look at fastservice.com and tell me what you find, because you ain't going to find a damn thing. It doesn't exist. This email is poorly written. I don't understand why scammers don't
proofread.
If you're gonna be a scammer, at least make it sound good. Right?
At least be good at it.
Right. At least if you're gonna send an email, hey man, at least run it through Microsoft Word. Look for any red squiggly lines and fix it.
Yeah, that was pretty poorly done.
It wasn't that bad actually. I've seen considerably worse. But anyway, so. At the end of all of this, in the email, he sent $30,500. He sent an additional $700.
He really likes the car.
He really likes the car. Guess what the $700 was for?
What?
To transport the car, even though I told him I would pay for it.
He's real generous.
Yes.
Wow.
However, I've got to do one small thing in the transport before I can send the car.
What might that be?
Care to tell the people what?
Well, you got to go to Amazon.
Yeah, I got to go to Amazon.
You got to go to Amazon and buy $700 worth of gift cards
on Amazon.
On Amazon. In $100 increments, right?
Oh, I can't just buy a $700 gift card.
No. They got to be
$100 each.
Yes, so seven gift cards, and then his instructions were pretty clear, right?
Those instructions were very clear.
They were very clear, and
they were terrible, but they were clear.
You scratch off the number in the back,
right?
You send him the numbers,
email all that information,
right? All that information. And what else did it say? I can't remember.
And that way he could pay the transport company.
That's right.
Even though in the beginning of the email it says he sent me an extra $700 so that I could pay the transport company. The name of the did you get the name of the transport company?
Georgia Transport.
Georgia? No, I think
Logistics.
It was Georgia Logistics.
That's right.
So now we're having a little fun, right?
All right.
Let's look up Georgia Logistics. Well, lo and behold, it doesn't fucking exist. Now does it? So this moop has been running us around for 4 effing days for $700.
That's a damn shame.
That he's not going to get. Don't you just love that? Don't you just love that?
Man, this guy makes a living off of this.
That's the sad thing.
Yeah,
That's
it really is.
It works. It works. Yeah. He wouldn't do it if it didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do without you. Well, I wouldn't.
You probably would have
enough.
You probably would have stopped right here.
But for those that are not,
So part of the reason we're talking about this is this is a bullshit episode and we're getting it off our chest. But part of it is, hey, spread the word to your family and friends. There's so many ways to protect yourself, but there's so many ways for the scammers to get to you. Yeah. Right. So they want me to log into PayPal through the link right here. and then I'm gonna log in and get the money, and it's terrible. So part of the reason we're doing this is, you know,
I'm thinking out loud.
okay.
Should,
Hold on. We probably should write this down. It doesn't happen very often.
Hush.
Yes, sir.
Should we call this guy right now?
And tell
Because
me,
part of me wants to have a little fun with it, and you're a good talk. You're a city slicker. You know, deep down inside you, you're a city slicker.
I would agree with that.
I almost think we should call him live right now and just
Right now?
Yeah, and just mess with him a little bit. Not mess with, just have fun at his expense.
We've got the invoice. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I mean,
What do we? I mean,
we're not gonna lose anything.
Look, we spent 4 days. What's a couple more minutes? And having a little bit of fun with it.
Let me find his number. I tell you what.
Is it separated by commas on your phone?
No, my phone uses the dashes, which is
okay.
quite interesting. I'll tell you this. Hold on, let me look for it. What a POS. What a POS to do this to people.
It's amazing that I don't know how people could just live off scamming. I mean that sounds like
how many of these he runs, right?
It sounds like hard work to me. No?
Yeah, it does.
You gotta spend 4 days.
Well,
hassling.
but I don't think it happens that way more often than not. Like I don't think most scammers spend 4 days doing this. By the way, another thing I wanted to mention. He kept mentioning that he wanted to pay me through PayPal Family and Friends. PayPal Family and Friends is it's a service that kind of expedites payments between your family and friends. Please, people, only use that with people that you know. And I mean know well. Your kids, your parents, your siblings. I wouldn't even use it with friends, to be honest with you. I would only use it with family. Like when my daughters were in college, I used something similar through Bank of America. And that's how I got money to them when they needed it. But apparently, PayPal Family and Friends, it expedites it because you're supposed to know these people, right? There's less risk. You're not gonna bounce a check to your mother, right? Or you're not gonna pay your mother whatever $1,000 and then pull it back, which is what some of these scammers do. So please be very, very careful, people, when you're using PayPal Family and Friends. That's my public service announcement for today.
Let's call him.
So I've got him. Let's get him on the line. This is Positive Sports Podcast history right here. We've never called anyone.
No, we haven't actually.
We've never called someone live on the show.
And we're doing something positive.
This is fucking nuts. Okay.
You're gonna do all the talking. I'm not.
I'll do all the talking. I did not want to use his name, but I probably will have to here. So just bear with me.
This is great.
Great, we're gonna have a dud.
Come on.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
Come on, KP.
Okay. It was a dud.
KP,
It didn't work.
KP is probably doing another scam.
Probably.
After he probably figured out that.
Ooh, I'm accidentally calling you. Sorry. Not anymore. So that's the story of the day. People, please be careful. I'll tell you right now, we haven't given out the contact information. If you want to reach the show, you can email the show at positivesports10@gmail.com, positivesports10@gmail.com. If you want to get a hold of this guy, how do you do that?
positivesports10.com @gmail.com.
He's still in Twitter jail. I am not. If you want to get a hold of me, you can do so via Twitter at eMontana21. Why did I give out the contact information right then and there? People, if you are selling something, if you're doing some kind of transaction or someone's wanting to send you money and you need to send money back or whatever, and you think it might be a scam, please reach out to me. I will help you. I will absolutely help anyone who reaches out to me on something like this because this is ridiculous and it's terrible. My daughter got scammed a couple of years ago. My parents, people have tried to scam my parents who are in their 70s. These people are predators. I don't want to call myself Chris Hansen because he's in trouble right now to catch a predator. I'm going to start my own show, I swear, one day to catch a scammer. If you run into this situation, please, before you do anything, contact me and I will walk you through it. I will take time out of my day. I will take time out of my life to help somebody avoid a scam like this. I think in this case, this guy was only going to scam us out of $700. But hey, $700 is a lot of money. For some people, it's a lot of money. For my daughter, $700 would have been a lot of money. It still is a lot of money. For our parents, $700 is a lot of money living on a fixed income. If you lose $700, that's a lot.
Think about scamming a college kid for $700. That's a lot of freaking money.
That's a lot of fucking Big Macs for the Clemson football team.
Hey, and if you want to buy a 2015 Audi, email the show. Comment below.
Yeah, seriously. But please don't come with a scam because we're not the smartest people in the room, but we're smart enough.
This guy will catch you.
That's right.
How to catch a scamster.
That's right. Absolutely. So, it's been very frustrating.
Yeah.
I know that story went a long time. If you're bored with it, I'm sorry. But, again, spread the word. If you or someone you know is in a situation where they're wanting to send money or whatever, and you're not sure, man, feel free to contact me because I will walk you through. I don't have all the answers. I'm not saying that. But I will do the due diligence and I will know where to ask and I will push and prod until we get the safest route to do something, a transaction like this, so that you don't get scammed. I can't guarantee results, but I promise you I will try really hard because this kind of stuff, it doesn't piss me off because I understand. I don't know what their motivation is or what they've been through or why they do what they do.
Well, you expect,
but it's unfair, and it doesn't make me mad, but it does make me want to protect people from being scammed. I don't know why they do it. I don't judge. At the end of the day, they do what they do for whatever the reason is. That's fine. I have no problem with it. I have no problem with it. I don't care. But I don't want to see someone taken advantage of. And so I will do what I can to protect those people because the scammers will always be one step ahead. So that's that.
You got to be 2 steps ahead.
That's right. Damn, I wish this guy would answer. I'm going to try him again.
Try again.
I'm going to try him again. You go ahead and talk to the show, and I'm going to try him again.
Just put it on speaker.
No, I don't want to hold up the show with nothing.
He's going to pick up right now.
God,
come on, KP.
We should be so lucky.
Come on, KP.
We're going to have to do an addendum to the show.
Pick up, damn it. He's not going to fucking pick up.
Hey, how you doing? I finally got that invoice.
So you received the email from PayPal, right?
I received an email, but it wasn't from PayPal. It was from fastservice.com. What is that?
Okay.
I'm sorry? He's trying to find an answer. Are you there? Hello? Kelvin? So who is fastservice.com? Hello? He is searching for answers.
He may not even answer.
Well, he's answered, but I don't know what he's doing. on multiple of these phone calls, he's been talking to someone behind him, or like another guy,
Right.
trying to figure out answers. Sometimes I almost get the feeling that he's new at this.
So he's a new scammer.
Yeah, hence why he's been willing to do this for 4 days. But hold on, let's see. Kelvin, are you there? Kelvin, hello. Okay. I'm gonna call him back again.
You should have told him, hey man, I'm ready to.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna call him back again because sometimes he does this.
This is great. We need a fucking scam investigation show.
Your call has been forwarded to.
I think that's the end of him.
I think that question right there was the one that broke the camel's back. I should have asked him why he wants Amazon gift cards for the transport company. What a moop.
Should fucking take pictures of some cards, send it back to him.
Oh my god, wouldn't that be great? We scam them back. We just send them. You know what? We probably do have an Amazon gift card around here that's already been used. And if you Photoshop a number or two,
Yeah.
I might try that.
Wait,
No.
no, we're scammers.
No, we're not. Because we're not getting anything out of it other than the pure joy of foiling a scammer.
I don't think we're gonna hear from KP again.
I doubt it. I doubt we will. But
It's okay. That's good.
it is what it is, man. Hey, that's a day in the life. A day in our crazy life. That's crazy. So you want to go back to the text messages with the periods?
Yeah, we can.
So we have a family member whose first language is Spanish,
Second language.
English,
And
and
say
they
Spanish again.
and he actually speaks pretty good English.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So I think he could write in English, but he hasn't figured out how to turn off the autocorrect. So how does he deal with it? Right? Because he doesn't want the autocorrect. He hasn't figured out how to change his keyboard to a Spanish keyboard, and he hasn't figured out how to turn off the autocorrect. So what does he do? He puts periods between every single word with no spaces.
It's almost like he's saying, "Hi, how are you?"
So I think.
Does it throw you off when you read his text?
Nah, I mean I ignore
No,
that.
but like maybe like the very first time, it kind of threw me off.
Yeah, I
Because
mean the first time
you want to read it, all together, and you're like, wait.
yeah, the first time I noticed that there were a fucking shit ton of periods, but it didn't throw me off. I mean, I just read right through it.
Do you think he probably doesn't know the trick to hit the space bar twice to get the period, right? Because
No, I he might, but I think
you think he knows that?
But well, we'll find out. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna ask him now.
We're gonna
Now that we've blasted him on the. Well, we haven't really blasted him. Now that we've quasi blasted him on the podcast, I feel like I need to go tell him how to turn off the autocorrect or get him a Spanish keyboard. But anyway, I think he might know that, but I think he does it because of the autocorrect.
I don't know. It's funny though.
It's hilarious. Hey, does it bother you when your kids send you text messages with like all these contractions for real words that aren't real contractions, right? Like you are.
Oh,
Instead of
you and an
yeah,
R.
as opposed to YOURE.
I've adapted to it.
Really?
It's bothered me in the past because I'm the type to spell words out.
Right.
But honestly, with my kids, I've gotten into the habit of doing the same shit they do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's
so easy.
I know.
But especially when when you're using just one hand, it's easier just to put you are.
Dude, my thumbs are so long. I'm making it across my entire.
No, your phone, your thumbs are not long. Your phone is a freaking iPhone -2.
It's like an iPhone. What
Yes.
iPhone? The iPhone.
The iPhone.
What do you call it? Now, it used to bother me when my kids did it. Now, it doesn't bother me, but I still spell everything out, and I still write proper English, and I go back and correct words and stuff.
For the most part, I do, but
I'm a little bit of a
Dork.
Yeah, a little bit of a nerd or something like that, I guess. I don't know. Hey, did you see the Gillette ad that's got everyone in an uproar?
I did not, but I was talking to someone about it today who brought it up because I just seen like one meme on a razor being flushed down the toilet,
Right.
and so my coworker explained it to me,
Right.
and so yes, I know about it, and it's just ridiculous. I feel like it's
There's not one razor in the whole fucking commercial.
there's not.
No. Here's the thing. You tried to sell your car, right?
Right.
What did you put in your ad? Pictures of the fucking car.
Right.
Hey, Gillette, you want to sell some razors? Put a goddamn razor in there. I don't care about your social statement. Show me your goddamn razors.
Why would Gillette even try to go there?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I think they're trying to be socially conscious and this, that, and the other thing. Whatever, bro.
I don't know. I feel like they could have approached it a different way.
I don't know.
Or just
You sell fucking razors,
Yeah.
man. Sell something that's not going to potentially kill me.
So you think Kansas City Chiefs fans take razors to the game and take Gillette razors to the game and start throwing them at the Patriots?
You guys play in Gillette Stadium. You guys suck. Take your razors.
I like the cheap razors. Those work just as fine for me.
Look,
I'm not about to spend $20 on a razor.
no. I know I'm going to catch some heat for this from someone somewhere. But the difference between a dollar razor and a $20 razor is like one extra shave. What's the fucking point, right? I can get 3 or 4 shaves out of a dollar razor, or I can get 4 or 5 shaves out of a $20 razor. What?
Hey, the way I look at it, as long as you have, I use shaving cream. As long as you have shaving cream, I mean, it should do the work, right? It should do the work.
I'm in the minority here as well.
Yeah, I mean, no, I have to use.
I
I can't just do water.
do not use shaving cream.
I think you're crazy.
I use hot water and a razor because I'm a goddamn man.
But you don't get razor bumps
No.
on your face.
No.
Probably because you've been doing it for so long.
And I don't cut myself very much. Of course, now that I've said that, I'm gonna hack the shit out of myself tomorrow when I shave. But no, hot water and a razor, like a goddamn savage.
And then in your dreams, a Gillette razor is going to be talking to you saying, "Buy me."
You know, when we bought this house, I even punched the mirror so that I would use a broken piece of mirror to look into.
Man, you're a fucking savage, bro.
That's it, bro.
You're a man's man.
That's right, but I'm not a Gillette man.
All right.
All right, are we done?
Yeah.
That fucking story took everything out of me. Let's try him one more time.
One more time.
One more time. People are going, all right.
Yo,
that's
if you
enough.
guys have any scam stories that you want to share with us, go ahead and share with us, because I think this is hilarious. If we can get this guy to do just a little bit of talking.
Hold on.
He's got to pick up. I think he knows now he's not going to fucking pick up.
It's a bummer. He'll pick up tomorrow, watch. We're going to have to mention it as a follow-up in our weekly episode. This freaking... Come on, bro. $700 right here. Amazon gift cards. Pick
Your
up the phone.
call has been forwarded to voice.
He's sending it to voicemail now. He's not fucking around. He's like, that's it.
Sweet, I got to follow.
KP just ratted me out.
All right.
Folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know the car story was long-winded, but the message is clear, I hope. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything like that you want to share with us, or stories that you want to share with us, please do so. We'd love to hear them. I'd love to help anybody out that's in this situation. Again, if you want to email the show, positivesports10@gmail.com. If you want to get a hold of me, you can do so on Twitter @emontana21. Whenever he gets out of Twitter jail, he'll give you a Twitter handle. But for now, just email the show because he still violates Twitter policies and whatnot. And
Or you can follow the show on Twitter at Positive Sports 6 on Twitter.
is that all done and ready to go now?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's still under
It's still under construction, but you'll check us out.
Men at work.
Any last words?
No. Nothing. Nada. I'm hungry. I'm ready to go.
Me too. I'm starved. Hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Oh, good luck to you on your race on Sunday.
Thank you, sir.
I will be there.
You're running?
What, do I look like an idiot?
I mean, is that a trick question?
No.
KP thinks you're an idiot.
No, my son is running the half marathon with
Awesome.
the school. So
Awesome.
I will be there.
Cool. I will see you Sunday at the
Yes.
finish then. Fantastic. Looking forward to it. My first marathon since surgery back in May. My first marathon since last April. It's been a long road. It has not been smooth. We will talk about that more later, maybe on the weekly episode that we do. I don't have anything else, folks, but I do have one thing. Ignore the negativity. Be the positivity.
Peace.
Okay, so he called me back, and I've got him on mute. I told him to hold on a second. Let's talk to him now. Oh, shoot, I accidentally hung up on him. Hold on, I'm going to call him back. Hello, Kelvin?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm on to the government email.
Yeah, so I got your email, and I just had a few questions because in the email it was for more money than we had talked about. It was for $30,500, and
That's it.
huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Transport charges, they're charging $700 for the transport charges.
Yeah, but I thought when we talked about this, I told you that if you paid $29,800, which was going to be $300 more than the car was listed, I was going to go ahead and take care of the shipping.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. When I wanted to process the payment, PayPal said they're charging $700. Okay, so that's the extra $700. So even if you pay the transporters now, you're getting your money back. So you're not losing any money.
Okay, so PayPal was going to charge you the transport?
Yes, for $700. So I
Okay.
sent them the
Okay, well,
transport charges.
yeah,
So
no.
once you pay them, the full funds of $30,500 will be released. So you're losing money.
Right. So here's the thing, Kelvin. PayPal won't charge you shipping unless I request it. So I don't believe that that's true. And the other thing that I found interesting was your invoice actually came from a company called fastservice.com. It didn't come from PayPal. Well, there you go. Once you get to that question, he doesn't want to talk anymore. So what we have is, just so that we understand, he included the shipping after I told him not to. And this is an important point because during the process of talking about getting paid for this, I asked him, he asked me about the shipping. And I said, well, that's your responsibility. And he said, okay. And then when we got to talking about paying through PayPal, when we got to talking about that, then he said, well, it's going to cost me $800 to ship it. Will you split the cost with me? And so I quickly, and I think I mentioned this in the podcast, I quickly looked online to see how much it would cost me to ship the car up to Dallas, which is where he is, and it was only going to be $300. So I told him, put $300 on the price of the car, pay me $29,800, and I would take care of the shipping. But the scam is not so much the $29,000, although I'm sure he'd love to get his hands on that as well. But the scam really is the $700, because then he wants me to buy Amazon gift cards in increments of $100 and send it to him. So I'm going to try to call him back just to see if I can get him to talk to me about the Amazon gift cards. So let's hold on and let's see what we can do.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. Please.
Well, as you can see, he's not going to answer now because, again, he's being pushed to respond to items that he's just not comfortable with, and it blows his scam. Again, like I've said, folks, if you run across this problem and you're not sure what to do, please reach out to somebody. If someone is paying you through PayPal, reach out to PayPal. They'll help you. If it's eBay, reach out to eBay. They'll help you. If it's through your bank, call them. They will help you. If you have no one else to talk to, call me and I will investigate with you. But don't let scammers like this take advantage of you. Again, if you want to get a hold of the show, you can do so at the positivesports10@gmail.com. I'm sorry, at positive. Our email address is positivesports10@gmail.com. positivesports10@gmail.com. If you want to get a hold of me, you can do so on Twitter at eMontana21. Please reach out. With large transactions like this, if you're not sure, if there's any kind of doubt in your mind, even the slightest doubt, reach out to somebody. Hey, he's calling me back. Let's try this again. Let's see if I can get him on. Kelvin? Kelvin, are you there?
What again do you want from me?
What do I want from you?
But you said you got a confirmation email, right?
Yeah, I got the email, but like I said, I have some questions. Now you explained to me the transport thing, which I appreciate, but then I was wondering about this company called Fast Service, and then I was wondering why you wanted me to buy Amazon gift cards to pay for the transport. Wouldn't it be easier if I just transferred the funds over to Georgia Logistics, which is the name of the transport company?
No, that's not the that's looking at me. The transfer has a link to PayPal. So that's the kind of stuff, that's what the payment they're asking for. That was what I got them too.
I'm sorry, you were breaking up. Come again.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, can you talk louder? Are you in a place where you can talk louder?
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
That's the mode of payment the movers are asking for. I didn't make the rule. They made the rule themselves.
Oh, okay. So the
Get an Amazon gift card of $700 each. Describe an email the cards back to them in that email that they sent you. As that's the mode of payment the movers will accept.
Okay.
Once confirm the cards are valid, the full funds of $30,500 will be released into your account, man.
Okay, well, here's the problem, Kelvin. I got the email. I got the email, which I really appreciate. But the problem is I'm not seeing any of this activity in my PayPal account. So I'm very hesitant. Hold on a second, Kelvin. Hold on, Kelvin. Hold on a second. Let me explain. I'm very hesitant to purchase any gift cards to pay for the transport or even ship the car because I'm not seeing any of the activity in my PayPal account. And if you paid me through PayPal, I would see something in there. And so I'm concerned that maybe something hasn't gone through.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
PayPal said you have to pay the movers before can be credited into your account. This is the only way to be sure that you are legit, that you will release the car when you get the money.
I see.
That was what I told you. That was what I told you, that this is the safest way for me to pay. Okay?
Okay.
I've done that before. So this is the safest way for me to pay. Once you email the mover the cash, you receive the full fund of 30,500. You're not losing out on any money. You're getting all your money back.
Okay. So I'm not going to see any of the funds in my PayPal account until I send you the $700 in gift cards.
You're not sending them to me. You're sending them to the movers.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, to the movers.
I've got nothing to do with the funds. I've got nothing to do with your checks. It's not going to come down to me. You just click on reply to the email you receive from PayPal on the moving service, so the funds can be credited into your accounts.
Okay. Okay. Well, I at this point, I don't know. I mean, I'll go ahead and buy the gift cards and send the email and whatnot. But this really sounds kind of fishy because, again, if there was even if it was pending activity, I would see something in my PayPal account. And I'm not seeing anything.
Into your account, so you're not even losing out on your 700. You're getting your 700 back.
Right. So you're concerned. So you're concerned that it's possible that I would walk away with your money, and so that's why I need to pay the $700 to transport. But wouldn't you still be in danger of losing money if I paid you $700, you paid the movers,
Okay.
and then you sent me the rest of the money, and I never sent the car?
Then PayPal will be sure that you're a legit customer.
PayPal shows that I'm a legit customer?
Once you complete the transfer fee, that shows that you're a legit customer.
Oh, okay.
PayPal can credit the funds into your account immediately. So once you confirm you have the funds, then movers can come to your address for the pickup, and we have this whole thing finalized.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I could still keep the car though. Right? Even if paying the $700, PayPal says that I'm a legit customer, once you send me the rest of the money, I could walk away with the car and not release it.
Then I can tell you that once you send PayPal, you're sending them your address too.
Oh. So you really need the $700, don't you?
It's not coming to me, man. I try and play on my intelligence. It's not coming to me.
Right. Well, yeah, no, I understand. Not you, but you understand from my perspective, I don't know the logistics company, and I really don't know you. So to me, $700 out the door is $700 out the door. I'm hesitant to give a transport company that Kelvin, hold on a second. I am hesitant to give a transport company that I can't find a website for and I can't find on the internet. I'm hesitant to give them $700 to transport a car in Amazon gift cards when they don't really exist.
Will you listen to me?
Oh, I'm listening.
Once you get the cash, just scratch an email to them. PayPal will do this too. You scratch an email to cash back to PayPal in that email that they sent you, okay? So if it's PayPal that will have the money processed and sent to the movers, so PayPal covers every loss that happens in this transaction.
I see. One more thing, Kelvin.
Right now, I'm at $30,500 debt. So for it to be sure that this is $30,500 is out there with PayPal. So why would I trust my own $30,500? Just because PayPal said they'll cover every loss that happens in this transaction, okay? So PayPal is involved. You're doing good faith, and I deserve the same approach from you.
Okay. All right, Kelvin. Well, okay, Kelvin. I understand. I understand. Kelvin, hold on a second. Kelvin.
Hold on. Let me say something. Hold on. We've been on this for a while now, and this is our better time to complete this whole transaction and have this all finalized.
Yeah, we have been at this for a while, but part of the reason we've been at this for a while is because you're not willing to go through the normal PayPal channels in order to complete the transaction. See, hold on a second, Kelvin. Kelvin, I let you talk. Now you have to hear me out too, right? So I have done several of these transactions through PayPal, and I've never had this problem where I've had to pay the shipping up front, or I've had to go back and forth about using a different company, getting something from fastservice.com or whatever. It's usually been pretty seamless. It's been very easy. So what I think I'm going to do right now is PayPal's closed right now, right? Their offices are not open. So I'm going to call them tomorrow, and I'm going to see what the situation is in terms of transport and if that's normal for them to ask for that.
Are you going to listen to me?
Yeah, did you hear what I just said?
No. Yeah, the best is to confirm this transaction and give the reply to PayPal in that email that it sent you. Because PayPal said this transaction has not been moved to their call center. It will only be moved to the call center when you complete the transaction.
Right. So you said PayPal told you to do it this way.
Yes.
Okay. No, that's fine, Kelvin. I believe you. I believe you. But I've never had to do it this way. So I'm going to double check and verify with PayPal tomorrow, and I'll call you back then.
I told you that this transaction has not been moved to the call center. You can only reach them on the email that I sent you.
I understand. I'm going to call and verify.
You know what? What I'll do is I'll just go take out my money. No worries. I'll just go take out my money since you didn't trust the little purses. Remember, I've got about 10,500 out there. Do you know that?
You broke up. I didn't hear you.
Hello? Do you know I've got about 10,500 out there? You know that, right?
I'm sorry. You're breaking up again. Could you go a little louder?
Or more. Can you hear me better now?
A little bit louder.
Can you hear me?
That's better.
I said, you know I've got about 30,500 out there.
Yeah, I saw that in the email. It was for more than what we agreed to. 30,500.
But so now, I think I've got to go take back my money. Because you're not willing to complete the transaction as instructed by PayPal and the moving company. Okay? I have to go take out my money now. So you can sort it out to someone else, okay?
So you don't want to do the transaction anymore?
I don't want to do this transaction anymore. We take this to the other people give me instructions to follow.
Okay. Kelvin, I respect your decision, and I understand that you don't want to do the transaction because I'm asking too many questions or whatever. I want you to know that I know that this is a scam, and I am going to report it to the authorities. Goodbye. So as you can see, once Kelvin heard that it's a scam, he's not interested in talking to us anymore. So be it. Hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles, folks. Sometimes it works for them, sometimes it doesn't. Fortunately, this time it did not. But again, if you have any questions on any transactions that you're doing, please don't hesitate to reach out to somebody. Reach out to a family, to a friend, to a lawyer, to your financial institution. Reach out to somebody. Do not get scammed by these people. It's unfortunate that they exist out there and that they try to do this to people, but do not be one of them. And if you have no one else to talk to, reach out to me on Twitter at eMontana21 or email the show positivesports10@gmail.com. positivesports10@gmail.com. As always, folks, there's a lot of negativity out there, but you just got to push it away and keep going forward, keep doing the right thing, keep being good to the people around you, and they'll be good to you. I've always said this. Good things happen to good people. Do the right thing, and the right thing will happen to you. I firmly believe that. So go out and live that way. But most importantly, ignore the negativity. Be the positivity. Peace.